Live from the edge of the Great Red Divide, from that little blue island in the middle of America, it's the Heartland Mamas podcast. I'm your host, Heidi Henry. Let's talk about day 36 of the reign of Orange Caligula, shall we? And I know we have Caligula overload. Every day it's something new and something more stupid, right? But we have to remember to categorize all the stupid things that he does, all right? The things that he says that are stupid, the things that he does that are stupid, the things that he's really going to get you with. You've got to kind of put them into three separate categories, right? And make sure that you don't get stuck in the dumb stuff, just the dumb stuff that falls out of his mouth because he's a dumb person. I really think that for years I've said that he was stupid. I really think that he is an evil genius, and not in a good way. Not in a good way at all. He's a horrible, reprehensible, nasty, slovenly, horrible, long-tied orange person. Waste of skin and oxygen. And we need to keep that in mind. But I want to talk to you a little bit about DOGE. And as the people on Pod Save America call them, the DOGE bags. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's talk about it. I want you to promise me that you're going to hold accountable every mainstream media report that you see. I want you to tag their social media. I want you to call the stations, call the office, send emails, whatever you need to do. Make noise about this, because there is no Department of Government Efficiency. There isn't one. It doesn't exist. To be a governmental entity, you have to be appointed by Congress. This is something that has to be created and funded by Congress. You can't just make stuff up. Like, I am the queen of rainbow unicorns. It's just that stupid. DOGE is as stupid as I am the queen of rainbow unicorns. Okay? It's as nonsense as that is. You have to, every time a media outlet goes, well, today in the Department of Government Efficiency, there isn't one. It's made up. It's fake. And if we don't call it what it is, it gets normalized. So every time you see that out there, you take the time, you make the effort, you take 60 seconds out of your day and call them out on it. Call every media source out on that. Don't let them normalize this. It's not normal. It's not right. And what Elon Musk is doing is illegal. For the life of me, after the ruling in the courts last week that there is no DOGE and that Elon Musk is just an advisor to the president, every single U.S. entity should take out an order of protection against DOGE and Elon Musk. Block them from the building. Stop being coerced by rent-a-cops. Stand your goddamn ground. It's you that needs to do the work. I don't live in Washington, D.C. I don't work at those governmental buildings. I'm not a government employee, but you people need to do it. And Congress, especially my senators, Durbin and Duckworth, for God's sake, find your fucking spine and block this. Tommy Tuberville blocked how many military appointments last year and the year before? One guy, one senator. What are you guys doing? You know, I love you. We've met several times. You know I admire you. I admire your body of work. But you've got to find the biggest fucking spine you've ever had and get in their way. They don't have the right to do what they're doing. And for you to just say, let the court system take care of it, is not good enough. Every time, some appointment, some committee, some designated person comes across your desk in the Senate, I want you to stop it. Just like Tuberville stopped it. He fucked up the whole armed services for the better part of 2 years. And you guys are over there playing tiddlywinks. Oh, I don't know what to do. Let the court take care of it. No, screw your fucking 3-day weekend and do the work of the people. do it. There is no Department of Government Efficiency. That is a fallacy. It is a lie. And it's up to you to make it right for the rest of us. It's up to you. We elected you to do this. And in Congress, in the Senate, it can be done. Why aren't you doing it? Why? I'm a solid vote for you. Most of us are. We all love you, but you've got to do more. You've got to. You're our last defense in this. And ladies and gentlemen, when you see WGN, ABC, NBC, CBS, MSNBC, CNN, any of those talking about the Department of Government Efficiency, get on their ass and tell them right away there is no such thing. It does not exist. It is no more a thing than I am the unicorn queen. Do you understand me? It doesn't take just me doing it. It needs all of you. It needs all of you to get a spine, make a call, send a text, make an email, go on social media. You're great at that. Spend all day on Facebook. Then do it. Listen, I overheard from the other room my husband listening to the news on some station, and they said, today the Department of Government Efficiency fired 4,000 workers. Oh, no, you didn't. I called that station, and I said, there is no Department of Government Efficiency. It's made up. Congress would have to create that department and fund that department and staff that department, and it hasn't. It doesn't exist. It's fake, and we're letting fake shit ruin our nation. You and me have to call them out every single time they do it. Every single time. Don't let one slip by you. Not one. It's worth it for you to do this. It's worth it for you to call, best yet, to go through their government website, to contact your senator and say, stand up and stop this. If Tommy Tuberville can shut down the entire United States Armed Services, you can shut down an appointment that is really shitty. You can do that. You have the right. We don't. That's what we elect you for. So do that. I am angry today because we give away everything. And we show up with casseroles instead of with machetes. We can't be spineless any longer. I can't be the only one on this planet with a spine, ladies and gentlemen. It takes you as well. So get off your ass. Get your fingers working. Send those texts. Do what you can do to make sure that this doesn't continue. That's your job. And yes, I'm angry. I'm angry today because I have friends of mine in the Park Service that lost their jobs. People that are nearing retirement that I really looked up to, that kept encouraging me to have my own children take that mantle from them because they wanted to retire and there wasn't enough people coming along to take those jobs. But my kids are doing other things. And here they are at the edge of retirement, losing their job because some douchebag in Washington who's never hiked a national park, who doesn't know what it's all about, who doesn't understand what it's like to live and to breathe and to be. It's making decisions that's hurting all of us from a made-up entity. Elon Musk is as much the unicorn fairy princess as he is the Department of Government Efficiency. They're both made-up things. Do us all a solid and call it out when you see it. Call out the crap. You can do it. You've got 5 minutes to spare today. You can at least take 30 seconds and do it. Heck, if I can hear it from the other room on Channel 7 out of Chicago and make that call, you can do it too. I had stuff to do. I was going to be late for work by making that call, but you know what? I did it anyway. Because what's more important is this country and is accountability and is the truth. And you and I are truth fighters. We fight for the truth, for justice, and God help me for the American way. We have a lean, mean governmental machine. Less than 2% of the population is employed by the government. Every single governmental entity has made a clean audit for decades, except for the Department of Defense. The Pentagon never passes an audit. That's where our waste is. It's there. It's there when we give subsidies to big fossil fuels that make record profits off of our poverty. So take the moment. Take the chance. You are a keyboard warrior when it comes to social media. Do that. You can do that. Take a few seconds of your day. Anyway, from the edge of the Great Red Divide, from the little blue island of sensibility in the middle of the country, this has been the Heartland Mamas Podcast. I'm your host, Heidi Henry. I will see you tomorrow.